So I hope everybody knows who they need to message and who they need to message not. Good evening, Nihani. Good evening, Sheikh. Good evening, Shubham. Good evening, Aditi. So how is everyone doing today? Sheikh is saying all is well. Okay. And what about the West? Let's wait for another couple of minutes and then we'll begin the session because it is still 6:13 as of now. So we can't begin before 6:15. Admin is saying good, sir. Admin, what is your name? You should join from your real name, na? So that I know who am I speaking with, right? Chirag is saying good evening, sir. Good, very good evening, Chirag. How are you? Arju is also saying hi, sir. Good evening. Let me change it to host and co-host only. So please don't message Gaurav sir today. He's the AI trainer. I'm the cybersecurity, and today's session is of cybersecurity. Hey Azra, good evening. How are you? I'm fine, sir. That is great. Omkar has sent good evening with sparkles. Good evening, Omkar. I am also great, Azra. All great this side. Hey Nikhil, how are you? So Gaurav, are we good to go? Is everything in place?
Yeah, sure.
Okay then. So any idea, team? What is the agenda for today's session? What are we gonna learn today? Of course, it is going to be another fun session. Honeywell Future Skills Edge program. Any idea? What's the agenda? What's the topic that we are going to cover today? Sheikh is saying capstone project. Okay. Topic is definitely capstone project, but do you think are we going to cover that or would it be something more? Project discussion definitely, but there are new topics that have been added for you. More practical in Linux. Yes, Sheikh definitely will do it. It is definitely something more, sir. Yes, it is. So without further ado, let's begin. Or shall we wait for another people to join as well? We have 58 participants till now. Gayatri, yes, that is correct. More practical implementation. So as we already know about Honeywell Future Skills Edge program, we also know about the program as well. So it's a flagship CSR initiative by Honeywell, empowering over 2 lakh. Let's go, sir. Yes, 2 lakh youth with future ready skills. Oh, this is a question that I haven't asked all of you. So, what do we understand by future ready skills? What do we mean by that? Hey, Nisha, good evening. What do we understand by future ready skills? A very simple question. Sheikh is saying to be job ready. What if I want to start up my own business then? What if I want to become an entrepreneur? Will that help? What do you think? Yes. फ्यूचर में जो सबसे ज्यादा काम आएगा. Yes, Azra. Correct. Dhyani Singh, which are important to future to survive. Correct. Chirag is saying skill that will be useful in the future industrial ready for our experience, correct? And Arju is saying, sir, it is the upcoming needs of the generation in technology. So all of you are absolutely right. It's the skills that we would need to grow ourselves, to get the job, and maybe even start our own venture. Session hygiene rules. How many of us already know what session hygiene rules are? What are the things that we need to take care of? According to you, whenever you join the meeting, it's already been couple of classes, right? I know this, sir. We all know. So instead of me explaining it to you, can you explain it to me? What are the things that I should take care of while taking the Zoom meeting? Check video and audio. Okay, Ezra. What else? Tell me, what are the things that I need? Use notebook and pen for notes, no disturbance. Okay. So here's the pen that I'm going to be using today. And yeah, there is no disturbance around. Join with real credentials like real name. So Arju, this has to be said for all of the people who are joining. There are some who didn't join from their actual name. Use personal name, never share important details. Absolutely. Proper internet connection. Yes, Nisha. Otherwise, saying don't share the link with anyone. Yes, Nihan is also saying the same. Sheikh is saying to be in learning environment and of course not to share the link. To be on time. Punctuality is to join on time. Of course is to join on time. Don't message unnecessarily. Okay. And to be interactive. That is a very important one. So shall we begin then? I hope we already know. Listen carefully. Yes, Pooja, that's the one of the most important. Nisha is saying, let's start, sir. Ajay is saying yes. Azra is saying yes. Let's begin then. So these are going to be the topics that we are going to cover today. We'll be covering some backdoors. What do we understand by persistence? Some scripts, CTFs. Sounds interesting. Then we are going to understand what a VPN is. And then this is one of my favorite topic, that is dark web and deep web. How many of you are excited? Which is the most favorite topic which you want to learn today? The topic that you are most excited for is, just write it in the chat box. No, just a single topic. Fourth one, dark web and deep web. Okay, dark web. Hey, everybody has the same interest. Okay, sir, VPN and dark web. Okay, I'm also excited for dark web and deep web VPN. Gayatri is saying CTF. Okay, backdoors, persistence. So today's topics are definitely going to be fun. But before jumping into that, we need to have a quick recap. CTF, capture the flag. I interested. This is because it is in Indian Army. Okay. So, what are the topics? I'm not saying about the last session. Overall, in the cybersecurity domain, in the cybersecurity sessions that we had up until now, what are the topics that we have already covered? Any guesses? So Niharni has first of all said CIA triad. So CIA, including confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Okay, let's see who do we have next. Pooja is saying Kali Linux. Okay, let's mention it right here. Okay, web application. So let's write the short form so that we have much more space to write everything down. Gayatri is saying virtualization. Okay, let's add it. Little bit short of space. No worries. Then Hannah's saying encryption. Let's add it. So what are the other topics that we have already covered? Ajinkya Singh Social Engineering. Here you go. I hope we all remember that what these topics are. Blood cat map used to gain the access to the vulnerable cameras. So we can say we also covered multiple tools. But I am asking the topics that we have covered. Tools like StegHide, EXIF tools, correct? Then, excuse me, we have done how cloud works. So, cloud security. So, everything will be added in cloud security itself, like infrastructure as a service, product as a service, then software as a service, platform as a service, web application has been done, laws of cybersecurity. Yes, let's add them. What else? Privilege escalation. So, privilege escalation has also been mentioned here. Let's see what else do we have. Aditi is saying social engineering that has already been written. Then comes OWASP top 10. OWASP top 10 has been mentioned. IoT security. So let's mention IoT as well. Azra is saying malware and type of malwares. Okay. So we have given the topic malware. So inside all our different worms, viruses, Trojan horse, everything is going to be covered. Let's see what else we can get. OSI layer. Absolutely. Anything else that we covered in the previous session? Cloud computing for security. Yes, it's inside the cloud security domain itself. Phishing is a part of social engineering. Pooja is saying cryptography, malware and its types, lateral movement. That is correct. What else? What's something that is different? So TCP, UDP. Okay. So the protocols. Of course, the difference between HTTP and HTTPS. Let's see what else we have. Purpose of website cookies, SOC you can learn about. DNS, so that is domain name system. Let's see what else do we have here. IoT security, OWASP top 10, cryptography, okay. Fizan is saying type of users. Malware, OWASP already mentioned. Sheikh is saying, okay, these are the type of cloud security. So, are private, public, and hybrid, TCP, IP, UDP. So, all the other layers. Z Fisher comes under the tools. Nisha is saying, okay, cookies. So, let's mention it as well. What else do we got here? Ciphers, that's a part of encryption. Virtualization, setting of virtual box, types of users, IoT security, and then comes the different layers. So I believe these are all the topics that we have covered, right or wrong? Firewalls, okay, we missed that. Then there are again lots and lots of tools. Cryptography has already been included. Zfisher is a tool, and clouds and its types. I believe I covered all of you. Okay, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Okay, then. So now that we were able to recap all the topics that we covered in the previous session, then let's move ahead. Shall we proceed, everyone? Ready? All good to go? Yes. Oh, this is a small yes. Give me a bigger one. The difference between a yes, sir, and a yes, sir is the difference between the tonalities, the energy. Come on, a big yes, a powerful one. Let's go. That's the team. That's the energy. Yes, okay then. Then comes the first task of the day, a Google form. So please scan this up, fill it in so that we can mark the changes and also know that yes, you guys are eligible for getting the certification. Just take some time and let me know once you are done. Okay? In the meantime, I will have some water for myself. Even you should keep a water bottle aside you because keeping yourself hydrated is very important. Okay, feeling hydrated once again. So just take a couple of minutes and in the chat box you can add that yes, sir, we are good to go. Okay, right now, I guess everyone is joining. Okay, now I can see some of the participants have started to complete the task done, sir. We can move ahead. Okay, Pooja, Chirag is also saying we are done. Puneet is saying done, sir. Priyanka is saying done. Gayatri is also saying yes, sir, we are done. Arju is saying done, 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 sir. Okay. Azra has written 4 times done, sir. So everybody is saying yes, done, yes, done. Let me just check. Can we trust it? Of course, Nisha, you can trust it. Everything and anything that would be provided inside the session can be completely trusted. And you already have my social media accounts. Some of you have also connected on Instagram. I have not accepted them, most of them. But yes, on LinkedIn, you guys can just ping me that sir, हमारा system खराब हो गया, hack हो गया. Okay. So I believe everybody is saying yes, done, yes, done. I can't see anyone who is saying that let's wait couple of minutes more. Everybody is saying done. Like the LinkedIn QR. Yes, like the LinkedIn QR. Okay. So first task is done. Now comes another one. The question is, how fast and smart are you? Any idea? How smart and fast are you? This is the same question that we ask in every session. So 1 becoming the least and 10 becoming the maximum. So what's your rating out of 10? Chirag is saying 8 out of 10. So that is a great number. Arju is saying 5. Why Arju? Why not more? Why just 5? Meenakshi is saying, what if we miss one session? The good thing is, already all the sessions are available on the YouTube itself. Yash is saying 11 out of 10. That's the confidence that I want to see. Anjika is saying 7. Aditi is saying 7 out of 10. Nihani against 7. Nisha is saying 8. So only one person has said 11 out of 10. Azza is saying, I am waiting for this. Okay, here it is. Priyanka is giving 10 out of 10. That's the confidence that everybody wants to see. Whenever you are in an interview, you should be completely confident. If you dare say, I am 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10, अब तो मुश्किल है. Then it's going to be an issue. Okay, 300 out of 10. Wow, proud of you, Sheikh. Not limited to the baseline of the numbers. Okay. So here comes the activity for you. Let's see how many words can we find here. So if you have attended the previous session, there was an activity something like this. But what I did, I changed the words. So instead of just being limited from left to right or horizontal or vertical, you can also find the words diagonally as well. The person who can tell me the most words will be the winner. Sheikh, we are referring to the words that are used in cyber security. So let's see how many words did we got. Nisha is saying IP. Okay. Give me a complete list. Instead of mentioning one word at a specific time, give me a list and I will see who is the person having the most amount of words in their list. Take just 5 minutes, maximum 10 minutes. Come up with all the words, a complete list, just a single list that I will finalize. And then send me that, yes, sir, this is our final answers. Okay, so the game is on, everyone. I will be waiting for the biggest list. So Chirag was able to find 4 words. Okay, I won't reveal the words right now. First, I want to see who is the winner here. So Chirag, this is the final list then? Should we lock it in? Nisha, not just one word at a time. I want the complete list. Okay, sir, we are doing. Just wait a minute. Okay, sure, definitely. No, sir, wait, not the final list. Okay, Chirag. Let's see who comes at the top. This is going to take a couple of minutes, so think carefully. Just one single message for this game. One single message having all the words. Priyanka, we are only specifying the words that are in the cyber security domain. So think carefully. And he's saying, I give up. He was just able to mention 2 of them. We are waiting for a winner. So right now the time is 6:35. The max I'm going to wait is 6:45. Maximum. After that, we'll close in and declare who is the winner. Just one single list. Okay. So we have a list in which 4 words has been found. Oh, that's a big one. Maybe we got the winner. Let's wait for other lists as well and then see who is the first one. Okay, those are 7. Is 7 the maximum amount that we can find? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we were able to get 8. Let's see, what about the West? Should we declare the winner? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I believe we have a winner. It's absolutely fine, Nisha. Don't worry. I believe we have a winner. Shubham, I don't need the number. I need the words. Don't tell me the total number. Tell me the words that you were able to find. A list. A single message having all the. Okay, so the winner. Should we declare the winner then? Sir, 1 second. Okay. Total 11. I don't know. I want the words. I want the terms related to cybersecurity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have a tie. Interesting. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there are three people with a list of 8. Can we get more? So anyone who would be able to chill more than 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So I believe Shravani is the winner who was able to chill 9 words. Let me just check real quick. Do we have someone who has found more than 9? Send me in a complete list, Priyanka. All the words that are related to cybersecurity. It's a tie. Okay. So I don't think in this session we'll be able to provide a single winner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we have 9 now. 12, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Shubham has given 11 words. Arju is saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Arju has given 12. No, Arjun, we are not limited just to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there were 12 words that have already been found. So for the time being, the initial winner would be, okay, we have again a big list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Arju would be the winner. She's able to tell, or he's able to tell me 12. We got a 15. Never mind. Ajinkya has given a list of 15 words. Okay, that's it, team. That's it. Okay. Yes. Tanmay has also got 15. Okay. So you are the winner then. So for all those who were able to find 15 words are the winner. Okay, that's it, team. That's it. I really know the competition is very high, but 15 is the winner now. So I got 16. Arju. Okay, so we have 16 words now. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's sufficient, team. So there are lots and lots of words. Let's not write it. I will write them in the chat box. Okay. So I trust Arju here. So these are all the words that we found. You can come back, you can see the recording, and then you can try again on your own. So I have added all the words that we were able to find. No, not the encrypted words. Here you go for all the list that I got. You can just compare with your answers. Okay then. Great work, great work. We are moving forward now. It's already been a lot of time that we have spent on just a game. So now, as the game is completed, the first question is, what is a backdoor? Okay, the game has successfully been completed. Really well done, team. So the first question from the session is, what is a backdoor? Any idea? Haven't received any messages yet. Stepping into the client system without authorized access. Give me some a simple example. What is a backdoor in general? A way to enter the system beside official login. Okay. A hidden method for bypassing normal security is like a second door or something that is not the foremost path. Absolutely. So a simple example that I would say is Let us say this is a home, or this is my home, let us say, okay? Just like we used to draw in the childhood. So here we always made a single door. What if I look this from the back side, so from the back side also it looked like the same, but it had a small hole or a secret door behind it. Then we can say that is a backdoor. Malicious software is not a backdoor. That is a malware. So why will I use a backdoor? What's the need of a backdoor? मेरे घर में ये बैकडोर किसने बनाया और क्यों बनाया? Any idea? Sometime coder leave backdoor to enter in case of hacking. That's correct. Even hackers create backdoor so that nobody knows. Is the other way when we lose the key from the first door? That is correct, Arju. Guys, we're saying to escape. Definitely. Can be used to escape. Hacker can easily find the loopholes. Well done. So it's a really simple concept. What a backdoor is? It's a hidden method. So of course, as it is not our main door, it is a hidden door, which attackers use to access the system without using the normal password login process. Or, as you mentioned, it is a secret way to enter the system. So Arju has given a very great example. It says when police comes from front door, we will escape from the back door. But ऐसे काम नहीं करने चाहिए, okay? By developers or admins, attackers as well, to get into the client system for security checks. Okay, Nisha, that is correct. Yes, Kishori and Raj, you are also correct. So all of you or all of us are saying the same thing. Two-factor authentication is a different thing. It's not related to a backdoor, Arju. Anyhow, this was a simple term known as backdoor. Now let's combine it with another term known as persistence. What is persistence, team? They enter through the back door to steal. Yes, Raj. The next question, that is, what is persistence? Think, take a moment. What do we understand by this word? In general, I'm not speaking that how you should use in the domain of cybersecurity. It's just a normal question, a neutral one. What do we understand by persistence? Sheikh, that is correct. To keep trying. Niharni is saying staying in the system for a long time. Gayatri says existence of something. Okay, might not be the most perfect answer. And I saying again and again, over and over, stubborn. Absolutely, that we are persistent. Can you also give me some kind of example that we all can relate with? I will provide you one of it. So what is persistence? So let us say this is me. I was holding a bow and a arrow. And this was the bullseye in the center. So I fired one. I missed. It went out. I tried another one. Didn't hit. One hit, but not at the exact center. I tried again, then again, then again, then again, but I didn't give up. So what will happen? In the very end, we will be able to get our bullseye. That would be one of the example of never giving up. Yes, Minakshi, that is correct. It means very dedicated. Yes. Trying to open jar lid. Okay, Sheikh. Sir, is it a type of resolution like firm and determined? Yes, it is. Persistence can come from different motivations, but in the end, it is all about not giving up. Okay, Raj has given an example. जैसे स्लाइड में एक बंदा सीढ़ियों से चेयर्स पर बैठा है। परसिस्टेंस का मतलब है कि थक कर वहां बैठना नहीं, बल्कि उठकर ऊपर तक चढ़ना है। Absolutely. Oh, definitely. Ability of a program to stay in the system even after restart or shutdown. That would be the technical explanation. So let's see, what do we understand by persistence in the domain of cybersecurity. So as all of us discussed, persistence means the attacker makes sure that they don't lose the access. So staying inside after reboot. So once the hacker got the access, nobody can make sure that he's out of the system. Think of a rat or a cockroach that has entered your house. So whatever you try, that specific insect won't leave your house. So like all of us tried to be first in the first quiz. Absolutely, Arjun. Brute force hacking. Interesting. That could be one of the example. So now that we understand what backdoor is and what persistence is, the next thing comes the real example. So how many of you know what are the programs that automatically starts when your computers begin, when you boot up your system, when the Windows is being loaded? Any idea? What are the applications or the softwares that always start up in the beginning? Drivers, okay. Task manager, no. Do you see task manager opening up once you start the Windows or start your laptop? Antivirus, okay. Kernel, sir, yes. Kernel, Anmol, sir, yes. Pranika. So how many of us wants to see where do these applications hide themselves and they automatically starts whenever the system is launched? Just write yes in the chat box if you want to see actually where are the startup programs, and maybe we want to make a system fast, system quick, so we can disable some of the programs. Aditya is saying yes. What about the West? Come on, come on, come on. Yes is saying yes. Priyanka with a big yes. Nisha is saying me, sir. Minakshi is saying yes, sir. I want to see. Okay. So I believe all of us are on the same page in the same boat. Okay, then. Let's do it. So let's share the entire screen. So if I click on Control Shift plus Escape, can you see the task manager here? There are lots and lots of tasks that are running behind the screen or in the background. So let me go on the down left corner and it says Startup Apps. So from the top, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the fifth one. And from the down, it will be the fourth one. So if I click on this, it shows me all the apps that are by default starting. But you can see the status is disabled. Now, by default, it is not going to be disabled. This is something that I purposely did so that the boot time will be reduced. Yes, it is the task manager and it is Control plus Shift plus Escape, the shortcut command. So I will write it in the chat box as well. The shortcut command for opening the task manager is Control plus Shift plus Escape. Here you go. So all these apps will automatically start in the Windows operating system. So if you want to increase, or if I had to say, if you want to decrease the time if you want your system to be quick while it is starting, so you can disable all of these applications. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how they look. So it says last BIOS time is 4.1 seconds. The amount of time it took for my system to boot. So if I click upon this, it gives me option enable. Now it is enabled. So what will happen? This WhatsApp will automatically start as soon as I turn on my laptop. So currently it says it is enabled. What if I click on this and then click on disable? Now it won't happen. So I have to manually turn on the WhatsApp. RAM CPU driver, we can disable them. Not a good idea to disable the CPU drivers. There is one other way. We are not just limited to these apps. If you press Windows plus R and mentions shell startup, let me share in the chat box as well. So Windows plus R. After that, if you write shell colon startup and press OK. So here you will be able to find all of your applications that basically will start as soon as you turn on their system. I said you can close startup apps because they slow down the boot time. Absolutely right. So I will give you a minute or two to try it out. Press Ctrl Shift Escape and you can disable all the startup apps so that your systems feels faster. And then also try the Windows plus R. See if there is any file that you see can be malicious. Don't delete anything. Just check it out. Can I disable the message? Of course you can. See when I have did it. Shubham, see here. Microsoft Team is disabled. Microsoft Edge can also be disabled. It's absolutely fine. There is nothing wrong with disabling it. So can you please show it again? Definitely. Shavani, please let me know what is the exact thing you want to show it again. That you want me to show it again. My bad. How to disable any app? Definitely, I will show you right here. So by default, let us take another example of Microsoft Teams this time. Let me enable this. So by default, it will look like this. Some of them would be disabled and some of them would be enabled. So what you need to do, you need to click on the app that you need to disable. Now I have clicked upon Microsoft Teams and in the top right corner, there's an option to disable. So as soon as I click it, the status is going to be changed to disable. I hope now it's clear. And I believe everybody is trying it out, doing it side by side as well. Come on, come on, come on. There is also shell. Okay, let's try it out. So Nikhil is saying shell colon common startup. Let's try it out as well. So Windows plus R and mention common in the beginning. Press enter and see. It shows us the same folder, start menu, programs and startup. Exactly the same that was being shown to us earlier. Start menu, programs, startup. So Nikhil, these two are the same thing. Gayatri is saying yes, I have done. Azra is saying yes, good to go. Puneet is saying clear, sir. And Shubham is saying done. And what about the West? Are we good to go? Sheikh is also saying that it is done. Nihan is saying yes, sir. Aditi with a yes, Fezan with a yes, Ajitya with yes, and Nisha is also saying done, sir. So let's move on. Then comes a question that says, what is a VPN? And I can see all of you have started typing in the chat box. Sir, we know what a VPN is. Virtual Private Network. So the full form is absolutely right. VPN stands for Virtual Private Network. What else do we know about VPN? Other than the full form, do we know anything else about the VPN? It changes the IP address. Okay. What is an IP address? This is a good question. What is IP address? Creates a private network for only your system. Right, Pranika? Seven is saying we can use an app which is not accessible here, but it is accessible at other country which it switch it on. Yes. Internet Protocol Address. That's the full form, but what is IP address? What do we understand by it? The address of a system in our network, okay? Address for the packets to reach our computers. And how will you able to see what your IP address is? Any idea? Don't spam. I got it. So it is a type of connection which connects our mobile network to the other networks of other countries. Okay. Let's see how we can check our IP address then. So let's cover this as well in this session. So if I open the terminal, I hope the screen is visible. The terminal is visible to all of you. Just give a yes or a no. Okay, yes, sir. Unique numerical address. Okay. IP config. Okay, so all of us already know, I believe. So in the Windows machine, if I write IP config, so it shows the IP address and all the different information regarding the system. But that is for my Windows machine. What about the Linux machine? Can the same syntax work in the Linux machine as well? What do you think? Yes or no? Okay, Nisha has provided the solution. Shubham is saying, I think no. So let's try it out there as well. The Kali Linux is running in the backend. Let's minimize the other processes right now. Launch a new instance. Okay, zoom it in. So if I try to write ipconfig, it says ipconfig not found. But instead of P, if I change it to ifconfig and then press enter, then it will show the information or the IP address. So instead of IP, we change it to IF. So let me write it in the chat box. It is IP config for Windows and IF config for Linux. I hope that is clear to everyone. Just give me a quick yes or no. System settings, more about network settings. Pranika. Okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir. IF config for Linux. That's correct. Yes. So are we good to go? Is that clear, everyone? In settings, yes. What's my IP? That's for Google. Yes, yes, yes. Okay then. So how many of you have already installed Kali Linux in your operating system? In the virtual box, dual boot, whatsoever be the case scenario. If you have, just type yes in the chat box. If no, then you can write no in the chat box. Okay. Me, sir. Yes, sir. Anyone who still hasn't, sir, how to activate Linux? There is no need to activate Linux. It's by default activated. Okay. 99% of the people are saying yes. Okay. So let's go back to our PowerPoint presentation, or also known as PPT. So now that we know what is the full form of VPN, then comes our small example. What is a VPN? Virtual private network, of course, and it creates a secure tunnel. Let's understand this with the help of an example. Okay then. So think of this as a highway. So I will try to draw at best of my capabilities. And there are multiple cars. Okay. So just trust me and believe these are cars. These are going here, and there are few cars that are going here. Now assume that these are the data packets. So now all of us can see where this car is going and which car is coming from. So if I say that this is Delhi this side and here is Noida. So we all know if this car is coming from this direction, then that means it is coming from the state Delhi. But what our VPN does is create a tunnel. So from Delhi, it will create a tunnel directly connecting with Noida. Now, nobody can see who is going inside the tunnel and from where he is coming out. So that's what our VPN does in a very layman language. Sir, these cars are tireless. Yes, these are. So any questions, any doubts, any queries up until now? Just let me know in the chat box if you need a moment to digest everything. Then also just message me. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay, okay. Priyanka is saying yes. Nisha is saying got it, sir. So Shubham is asking, is there a catch or a drawback? Which cyber police knows about you when entering or exiting this channel? Definitely. The next slide is specifically upon that, which tells us, not this one, not this. Okay, that's two or three slides forward. I will answer you, Shubham. Don't worry. I mean, how to access it. Okay, it hides data and transfer from one location. I have. Okay, digest it, sir. Okay, great. Okay, so all of you are asking, or majority of you are asking, how to use a VPN. Okay, let's do a practical demonstration then of how to install a VPN in your system, how to use it, how it works. Shall we? A practical, yes. Okay, everybody's saying yes. Great. Okay then. So I will show you how to do it in the Kali Linux in Windows. It would be much more easier to just simply click on download. So here is the Kali Linux machine. Okay. So let me write sudo apt install open VPN. Let's try to install it. It says write the password. And it says OpenVPN is already the newest version. So that means OpenVPN is already installed on my system. Okay. So how do we use the OpenVPN? Any idea? Now OpenVPN is successfully installed in the system. Okay, sir, please write the command again. It was sudo apt install OpenVPN. Let me try to just copy paste this as well for you and paste it in the chat box. Here you go. So now that installation has been completed, what do you think should we do next? Any idea? Shubham is saying, what is the meaning of sudo? Sudo means the root access. Open VPN and then the command, okay? Any disadvantages are there? It slows down your internet quite a bit. So that would be the major disadvantage, I would say. Okay, that is correct. Mm-hmm. Super user Jew, that is right. Okay, so let's try to start the Open VPN. You can do it by using the CTF as well. We'll be covering that in the today's session. So that is a TryHackMe. So there it is going to play a big role. Sir, choose a suitable country network to connect with. Yes. But do we have any idea what the syntax is? Do we know what the syntax that we need to use? Yes or a no? Everybody is saying, so that's a good question. How should we actually do it? Okay. So all of us are in the same boat, nobody knows. Should I just reveal it or should I give you a moment to think or to find out on your own? Hmm? Sir, just give us a moment. Okay. Sudo open VPN. Okay. Still not the final one. So what if I write something like this? Just a second, where did the terminal go? Hmm. Here it is. So what if I write sudo open VPN hyphen hyphen config, and then we need to add the file of the country that we need to choose, or the country that you need to get the IP address of. So where should we get it? I will show you that as well, where to get it. So if you search upon the Google itself, something like this. Let's open the Firefox browser and right here that what do we want? We want open VPN config file. So there are multiple options. What we'll choose is we can go on GitHub. So there we'll have the options to choose multiple files, or you could say the multiple countries that we want to choose from. Let's give it a moment. Sheikh is saying China. Okay. So see, there are multiple folders with multiple country's name. Which one should we try? We have Canada, Emirates, France, Germany, so many chill. Vietnam. Any specific country that you want to choose? Okay, so the first one was saying Korea. Okay. North Korea. Okay, everybody's saying Korea. Do we have the option of North Korea? No, I believe we have South Korea. Let's try it out. There are multiple .openvpn, there is TCP, there is UDP, and so on. Let's try to get any random. Let's try to get this one, FOV Korea. Okay, so we need to download it. Yeah, everybody's saying Japan. Okay. So can we try it out? Okay, I will show you the TryHackMe side by side as well then. Okay, there are people who are asking for the CTF also. So for TryHackMe, it is much more simple. I will show you the fresh one. Okay, these are one of the method. In the meantime, I can show you TryHackMe as well. How many of you have already tried CTFs and TryHackMe? This was something that was going to be covered in the coming slides as well. Any idea what TryHackMe is? No, sir. Sir, ये भी नहीं पता. I know. Everybody wants a different country. So for TryHackMe, it's going to be much more simple and easier. Just give it a second to load. So TryHackMe can be used to, yes, definitely. Okay then. So yes, all of you are absolutely right. So what we can do is we can simply click upon practice here. So okay, first of all, what is TryHackMe? Let's give an overview as well. So this is a platform where basically you can practice your hacking skills. Now, whatever you do on TryHackMe is going to be completely legal. Is an environment created for hacking? Yes. We'll come back to TryHackMe as well. But before that, we need to understand how OpenVPN works. So if I go on practice, go on challenges here, and let us say I saw the, let it load. It's just taking a couple of seconds. Okay, here we go. The difficulty, let us say, let's keep it very easy for the time being. Okay, this is MS Sentinel, a random, it's a random, totally random room. Not a very specific one. It helps to practice hacking safely. Yes, Azra, that's correct. The configuration file that we were talking about will be seen here as well. So we will be able to achieve two goals with using just a single arrow. So the same total. Okay, this is a page one. Never mind. We need a free one. Okay, maybe take some time in the Linux if we can sort it by free only and then start it. Difficulty is going to be easy, of course. Status no need, sort by no need. It's just the internet that is teasing us today. Let's try it out this one. I believe this should be free. Okay, yes, it is. So here, whenever you press join room, it will give you an option to. So it's saying download the task files, but there are going to be other options like this. So let's say close. And if I want to start the access to it, how will that be? So it will give us multiple options here where it says access via OpenVPN. Now it definitely says advanced, it says connected. So here it is the option to download the regular configuration file. So this is the same file that we were downloading for our other countries. Absolutely. So if I click on download, it will start downloading. See, AP South 1 Anmol.m5060 regular.openvpn. This is how the OpenVPN files look. And if I want to add this file, what I'm going to do is in the folder where it is downloaded, I will click. Okay, so this is the downloads folder. I hope you know what are the commands that we use in the Linux, like cd, ls. Yes or no? So if I go here in the terminal, which is working very, very slow. So remember this sudo openvpn hyphen config. Press ls. That says there are multiple options to choose from. You click on cd, downloads, press enter, and then again we'll search ls. Just give it a second. Okay, ls, and here it gives us our two files. So what we'll do? We'll write sudo open vpn config and write the name and press tab and enter. It will ask you the password for the Linux. It says unrecognized. Okay, let's remove the config then. Let's try it out without it. See, it starts and the initialized sequence is completed. CD downloads, yes. So that's how you can connect to different countries, IP address, or even our TryHackMe. So this TryHackMe will definitely come in handy, but not right now. This is after we understand about the hackings and the VPNs and all those things. So when you are using the simple internet, your ISP knows everything that what are the packets that are going from your system to the other server or the other system. Whereas when you are connected to a VPN server, so instead your ISP knowing everything, the ISP can still see that the VPN is connected and it won't be able to tell anything else about it. But of course, whosoever is providing that VPN knows what are all the packets coming and going from. Yes, Niharne Singh encryption. That is correct. So I hope the very basics, the very fundamentals of the VPN are cleared. Yes or no? Shubham is saying yes. Sheikh is also saying yes. Priyanka is saying yes. Sir, can you show it in the Windows? Okay. So maybe the issue was with the Kali Linux itself. So let me show you in the Windows browser as well, so that we have some better understanding. I believe there is an internet issue with the Kali Linux that we are facing currently. So what we are going to do is I will show you the Windows machine here and search. Let's just say we need try hack me. So I believe the internet would be much more better here. Yes, it is. Or maybe not. So that's how the things will be seen. See, right now it says not connected because we were able to connect it in the Linux operating system. So if you click on practice, there are different challenges that are available to you. Difficulty is easy. Type, let's say all, sort by most popular, status all, subscription is not subscription only, free only. So basic pen testing, there are multiple. Let's search for Nmap because that's a tool you already know. Okay, easy peasy is the name of the room. And here you will be able to see how it provides you the instructions as well for the open VPN. Let's give it a moment to load. In the meantime, let me read the chat box. Yes, sir. Please, Windows also. Okay. Definitely. Just give it some time. I don't know. Maybe it's my internet or it's the TryHackMe servers. In the meantime, this is loading. We can definitely continue with the PPJ itself. Once it will be loaded, we'll get back to it. Don't worry. So, that being said, regarding the VPN, how many of you have also tried Wireshark? Any idea regarding the tool? It is the issue of TryHackMe servers. Okay, Shubham. Thank you for that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We already did it. Okay. That is great if you have already done it. So, our VPN basically hides our, first of all, the IP address, as you already mentioned, your browsing activity from your internet service provider, and your location. But why it has been mentioned that it is partially? Doesn't it hides our location permanently or in a complete manner? Why partially, team? Any idea? Why partially? Because let us say I am using Anmol VPN. Let us say I created a VPN for you. So whenever you use this VPN, the company who owns that VPN will able to see everything, all the data, all the packets. That specific tool and application would know everything that you are browsing. Yes, that is correct. One more chat that I'm missing. Because it will not hide from where you are using VPN or from the VPN company. Absolutely, Sheikh. So that is a basic understanding. In the meantime, we are waiting for TryHackMe to load. And what VPN cannot do, it does not make you invisible. It does not make illegal activity legal. So if any of you are thinking of trying something illegal, then please don't. That is not recommended. Your VPN provider can see the traffic and you are still traceable legally. So even though the other users or the other ISP cannot see whatever you are doing, but the police, the cops, the cyber crime cell knows and can definitely trace all the data and all the packets. So it is possible to create our own VPN. Yes, it is. Everything is possible. It's just you should have the right skills. So can you show Wireshark as well? Okay, let's try Wireshark as well. Why not? So coming back to our Linux machine, where it shows a complete black one. What happened to our Kali Linux? Do we need to restart it? Okay, I believe we need to restart the machine. Power off the machine, shut down. Screen sharing has been stopped. Okay, let me reshare the screen again and let me start the Linux as well. So for those who already know what Wireshark is. It's well and good. For those who don't, we will be covering it right now. Just let me know once the screen is visible to all of you. Just give a yes or no in the chat box. That yes, sir. Now we can see the screen once again. Okay, let's try it out. The Wireshark as well. So we are doing a lots and lots of practicals in this session. Okay, Azra, got it. And for the rest of you, you can try it as well. Side by side, we can do it. Because we already know HTTP is less secured as compared to HTTPS. So how hackers can capture the packets? Sir, I hacked your device and it stopped working. Okay. Now it is working fine. Let's type in the username and the password. So by default, it is always Kali. So whenever you download your Kali Linux virtual machine, by default, the password is going to be the same. So what are the two things that would be needing right now? The first thing is going to be the Wireshark itself. And the second thing will be needing a website from which we'll be capturing the packets as well. Okay, then. So this is the website that we were going to use. This is test.php.onehub.login, and here is our Wireshark. So we'll do it side by side. We'll stop capturing right now and begin when we actually write the username. So see, there are lots and lots of packets that always come through. Begin, continue without saving. And now it is again started. We'll write the username here. That would be ANMOL. So let us say my name. And I wrote any password. So let us say @NMOL and @MADAN and clicked upon login. So now that the website is not secure, so if I go back, stop it and search here HTTP. So there are going to be chunks and chunks of packets here. So how should we know which packet do we need here? See, there's a lots and lots of HTTP requests. Which one is us? Any idea? For all those who have already tried it. Sir, give link of that website. Sure, definitely. Let me share it in the chat box itself. Here it is. No idea, sir. Can you please do it again? Okay, sure, definitely. So what basically we did was, I will start it again, continue without saving, write the username, write the password, click on login, not now, open the Wireshark and stop the packet capture. So we are looking for a post request. Let's see if we can find one. Every time it is a challenge to find the post request here. Let's focus on HTTP filter. Here it is here it is cpost /userinfo.php. There are multiple. So if I click on first one and I open HTML form URL, it says the username and the password is both Anmol. So that's why it is recommended to never use the HTTP website because it is not secured. I hope it's clear now. For all those who were asking, sir, Wireshark, we need to cover it again. So I hope it is clear. Shubham is saying amazing. Priyanka is also saying, yes, sir. Okay, then. Let's go back. And now we understand what our VPN can do and cannot do. Plus, we also there's some practicals. The next question is, what is onion routing? Now, here we are beginning the journey of the deep and dark web. Any idea? What is onion routing? Tor, Shubham is saying, okay. Nihan is saying layer by layer. Tor websites, okay. Web browser for dark web. Absolutely. So just like as the onion has multiple layers. So same goes for us Tor browsing as well. So let us say this is your system and this is the destination. One way and the easiest way could be directly reaching it. But while we are using the onion routing, instead of directly connecting with the source and the destination, we do it by jumping different systems or servers. So instead of a direct route, I will go to another tower, then connect with some other, and then go to the destination. So that it is really, really difficult to trace me back. So this is much, much more secure as compared to your VPN. Even though it also use VPN, but this is much more secure. Private communication over public networks. Absolutely. So, multiple layers of encryption, as all of you said. Why onion routing is powerful? The reason is, first of all, it is hard to trace. So, as the example that I mentioned, if you want to go from A point to B point, there would be a direct way. But if you want to make it much more secure, so we'll add multiple points in between, like C, here is D. So first it will jump from A to D, then D to C, and then C to D, making it much, much more difficult. Has a lot of layers, yes. So I believe now that we understand what onion routing is, we can step into the hidden world. So this will cover our surface web, our deep web, and the dark web. So first of all is the surface web. Any idea what a surface web is? This is the most basic one. This is something that we use each and every day. So any guesses, any idea? What is a surface web, team? Where all the users can use Niharni, that is correct. Shubham is saying like the normal web in Windows or phones. Okay, Google search, absolutely. So basically, surface web includes your website indexed by search engines. So if there you search a website, let us say Bharat Cares, it is going to be shown in their database and it will provide you a response. So that's what we understand by indexing, having a database and fetching the information from it. Yes, Sazra, which is able to access through the Google. Priyanka, absolutely right. It is a website that is real. And Puneet, yes, your college website is also indexed. So now that we understand what surface web is, now comes our deep web. So any guesses what the deep web could be? Now it is not indexed but legal. Some of the examples are Google Inbox, online banking, government portals. So, what do we understand by that? Authorized access, that's correct. What else? Sometimes, Arju, not always. Only authorized access can log into it. Perfect. So, that is also something that is legal and we can normally do it. Now, can be directly accessed by the link. It is used for illegal purchases, Bitcoin payment purchase, so no one can trace it. Okay. So, then comes the most, or you could say the illegal one, that is the dark web. Now, this requires the special software like Tor. So, even if that we want to showcase this, or if we want to see dark web, then it is going to be difficult on the Zoom itself because this is something that is highly dangerous. But I will still provide you a way to do it. Have you ever heard of this operating system? TailOS. Jake is saying yes, so what it is? Arju is saying no. Yes, sir, only name. Okay. Priyanka is saying yes. Okay. Pooja is saying no. Okay. So, your operating system needs some hardware to run upon. So, that is your laptop. But TailOS is a live OS that works on your pen drive. So, just imagine that even if somebody was able to hack your operating system, but it was the live OS known as Tails. So do you think will it harm your main system, your main laptop? Yes or a no? No, 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 no. Okay. So this OS will help you browse the dark web used for encryption. Okay. So do you know how to install it on your system? Which website should we use? Where should we get it? Any idea? Or do you want me to showcase it? Okay. Definitely, definitely. So if we go to, okay, here the TryHackMe also opened up. So if I search Tail OS and press enter, there would be the first website available for Tails-home. So see, it says Tails is a portable operating system that protects against surveillance and censorship. So if you scroll down a bit, it says all of the strengths. Your secure computer anywhere, it's a free software. How Tail works, used by lots and lots of people. So how to install it? So it requires some prerequisites. First of all, you need to have a pen drive. No, sir, everyone says it's too dangerous to access it on your regular phones or systems. Absolutely, it is dangerous. So that's why please share the link. Sure. I will share the link in the chat box. Here you go. So Tails OS is basically a live boot OS that we use to access the dark web. Now, I'm not saying you should access it, but if in the future there's a reason, then that's how you are going to do it. So install Tails. There's an option of Windows, but there's an option of download Tails only for USB sticks. This is the one that we are going to use. So it says download the Tails, 2 GB, verified. and you can install it in your pen drive from there onwards. So right now, there's no pen drive that is attached to the system. But yes, if this is something that interests you, then maybe after the session, if there is any doubts, if there are any issues that you face while installing Tails, you can just message me. I believe already all of you are already connected with me. Yes or no? Because there are people who are scary, so that's absolutely fine as well. Okay, okay. Sir, is this still OS secured? Yes. As compared to your normal operating system, this would be much, much secure. Because let us say there was a PDF file. Now, you don't know if it is a malware or it is a legitimate PDF file. So, instead of running on your computer system, you can run it on the Tails OS operating system. So, even if something happens, you can just remove the pen drive and then again you can put it back in and everything would be resetted. Only the operating system will remain. So I hope the use cases, the applications is clear to all of you. Just give me a quick yes or a no. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. So up until now, is there any questions, any doubts, any queries? Okay. So no queries, no doubts, nothing. Okay then. So now that we know how this works, how to access it, the next comes are the existence of the things on our dark web. So there are anonymous forms, there are different communities as well. Now, of course, dark web is not at all safe, and I won't recommend to try it on your own. How much GB pen drive is used? 8 GB would be more than sufficient. Sir, dark web Kali Linux पे run नहीं हो सकता. It can, but it is not preferable. Sir, if we access dark web from a new device, then how it will take our personal details? That system would be compromised. So that won't be used in the future. You won't be able to use it basically. I hope it's clear. Okay, okay. Let's move forward. Privacy communities, black market. So there are things that are illegally sold on the dark web. So that's why I'm saying it's really dangerous to try it on your own. That's why TailOS is the option that have been provided. And of course, there are illegal activities that go upon there. There are multiple things happening in the dark web. So if you really want to do it, first of all, you have to install the TailOS. That is going to be the operating system. Now here comes the part where I was mentioning your TryHackMe. So the first question regarding the TryHackMe labs or the CDF is, so it is used by black hat hacker. Yes, absolutely. To gain more information regarding the organizations or the victim. Shubham is saying CDF means capture the flag, but what do we understand by it? The full form is absolutely right. It's capture the flag. But why we are trying to capture a flag? Like, what's the reason behind it? Any idea? Any guesses? Okay. Flags are details of data hidden inside the images or the websites. Absolutely correct. So what CDF is? CDF is capture the flag. You can think of it as a game. Actually, it is not, but for the timing that we are practicing it, so you can say that it is like a security game. There, you will solve the puzzles, you will find the hidden flags, and you can earn the points. Now, while practicing, these are just normal points, these are not valuable. But if you are able to find actual vulnerabilities, that is weakness inside the websites or the system, then instead of points, you can earn money as well. So there are people who do bug bounty to earn money as well. So that's why it becomes a really interesting field for the hackers, the pen testers. Sheikh is saying the flag is our data. Okay. Secret hidden in purposefully vulnerable programs or websites. Yes, Priyanka, absolutely. So now that we understand what a CDF is, then comes what is a flag. Any guesses? Now we know we are trying to capture the flag. What about a flag? The data. Is that true? Is flag the data that we are trying to find? Or is it something else? Hidden strings. Okay, Puneet. Are you saying the vulnerability is correct? And Shubham is saying hidden data or code. So this is how basically how a flag will look like in your challenges. So a secret string hidden inside a challenge. So of course, this could be a weakness or this could be the goal that you are trying to achieve. So now we can actually head on to our CTFs. How do we actually find the vulnerabilities and how to become the hacker? How to begin a journey as a hacker basically. So these are the type of CTF challenges. The first one is web exploitation, meaning finding the flags inside the website. Cryptography is encryption, that means decoding. Any idea of what is forensics here? What do we understand by forensics? Digital forensics. Ever heard of it? Or is it the first time that we are hearing it? Okay, that almost right. Not absolutely correct, but yeah, this will do. Okay. Shivam is saying like clues or something. Digital forensics helps to find a hacker. Okay. Crime solving. Yes, Hannah. Following data, how it flows, where it goes to solve the crimes. So this takes place after the incident has already occurred. So then digital forensics is used to figure out who was the criminal, what actually happened. Yes, yes, crime solving. Omkar is saying searching as well. Okay. And what about reverse engineering? So I believe we all are engineers. What is reverse engineering? Like starting from the fourth year and then graduating in the first year? Is that reverse engineering? Is that reverse engineering? Okay, those are all the answers for digital forensics. It means studying a finished project to discover its design and working. Absolutely, Vivo. So that means instead of searching from 0 to 100, we search backwards. If you want to find a vulnerability in a laptop, you start by looking on the surface. You are trying to find a hardware issue. Then you open it, start finding it inside, and same goes for software as well. From up to below, that is absolutely right. Sheikh is saying to reverse the process, how it works by taking it part by part. Okay. So I believe reverse engineering is clear as well. What about OSINT? Now, this is something that has already been covered in the previous sessions as well. Right or wrong? What is the full form of OSINT and what it is used for? Open source intelligence. Absolutely. Open source intelligence. Absolutely correct. Where the data is collected from open sources like social media, absolutely, it is absolutely legal, correct? Gathering information. So it could be LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, websites. And last but not the least, we have steganography. Any idea regarding steganography? So cryptographies also have graphy in the end and steganography also has graph in the end. So are these two related terms or these two are different? Yes, hiding. So cryptography is the art of encryption, whereas steganography is the art of hiding. Absolutely, Yash. Yes, Gayatri, hiding of passwords. So if you can't see something to unlock, just take a very small example. You can only use a key when you can see a lock in front of it. What if I hide this lock in a box or something? Now, even though you have the key, you first have to find the lock. Only then you will be able to unlock it. Encryption, correct, as I was saying, hiding information in the data. Absolutely. So I believe here will come our TryHackMe. So now I can show you how to start or how to create the account in TryHackMe and we can start solving our first lab. So are we ready to see the TryHackMe labs, how it actually works, how to create our account and so on? Okay, we am getting a very small yes. Come on, we need a big one. We need to see that yes, we are still full of energy. Yes, sir. Okay. So let me share the screen with you. This is Chill. This is TryHackMe. So first of all, for those who have not created their account, I want you to create your account first of all. So how it will look like if I sign out from this, log out. So it will look something like this. It will say you can write your email, join for free, or of course, there's the option to sign in from Google itself. So if I click on this, by default, it will check my account. If it is already created, it is going to log me in. Just give me a yes as soon as your account is created so that we can move on and we can solve our first lab together then. Just write it in the chat box, account created. We have successfully done the first step. Okay, Chirag has already completed. Take a moment and do it. Yes, we'll check the doubts in the end. Don't worry. Last 5 minutes, we'll keep it for all of you guys out. I completed the room also. Okay, really great, Shubham. Which room were you able to complete? Arushi is also saying completed. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Waiting for the rest of you as well. Oppo is also saying completed. Shubham is saying now I am in defensive part. Okay. Yes, he's saying done, done, done. Okay. So how to get to a room? There's option to learn. There's option to practice. Here there are challenges. The most simple one would be the information one. So here it is just a single one, bypassing disable functions. So this won't have anything to solve inside it. It is just an information for you. What is a file upload vulnerability? It will tell you a lot of things. You click on join this room. Read the above. There is no answer needed. Check. And that's how it is going to be simple. Answer the question below, compromise the machine and locate the flag.txt. This would be the first task inside this specific machine that you will have. There's the option to start the attack box. Now, of course, you can use the Kali Linux or you can use the actual attack box here. The second option is if we want to use our Linux operating system itself. Right now, we are using Windows operating system. So how will that happen? You will click on access machines here. It will provide you, currently you are disconnected. So if we choose Open VPN, connect to our network via VPN, it provides us different options here. From Windows, you can use Open VPN. From Linux, you can use the Open VPN. And how to exactly do it? Click upon the View Dedicated Open VPN Access page for more information. And here you are going to find the file. Remember, we added in the OpenVPN sudo space OpenVPN space the configuration file. I believe this is the issue with the servers because rest of it, everything is working fine. See, right now it says it is not connected and it is asking me to download the regular configuration file. So if we go to our Kali Linux operating system, oh, it again went black. Okay, here it is. Let me close everything here. Quit without saving. Okay, let's keep it open here. Get rid of it, get rid of it. So here it is going to provide me again the option. Let me close the the open VPN that we have opened already so that it shows we are disconnected. See, here it also shows the access machines is currently red. So can you repeat the steps to access the lab? Oh, definitely. Let me show you here. You just type tryhackme.com. Give it a second here to load. There is going to be the option of dashboard, rooms, challenges. So in the meantime, this is loading. We go back here, click on access machines. There are two options. One is using attack box. The issue with the attack box is we are limited to 1 hour for a single day in the free version. What if we want to study more? Then we can choose OpenVPN. So Linux that we are currently using, view the dedicated open page here. And it will provide us the same page asking us to download the configuration file. Now the good thing is we have already downloaded it. So how will we access it? We'll open our terminal. Let's zoom it in. Press LS. Then we'll go CD downloads. Press tab to autocomplete. Enter again LS. And see, there are two files here. So both of them are the same. One I have just renamed. So sudo. Then you can write OpenVPN. And then the name of the file. As I told, both of them are same. So you can write any of them and press enter. It will ask you the password for your machine. And as soon as you see, okay, everything is going good, initializing sequence, you can minimize this. It says still not connected. If I refresh it, it now says everything is good to go. How to access the lab? Here it was. Go into the learn section. No, not the learn section. It is the practice section. Learning is for just providing you the information. Click on practice, challenges, Scroll down and it is going to ask you which one do you want to begin with. So you can say all, purple, red, blue. So press upon all, sort by, let's say most popular, difficulty. You can choose easy, medium, hard, insane. So you can begin with the informational one, then go for the easy one. Status all, subscription type, free only. So that's how you can access all the rooms. There are multiple of them. See, in total, there are how many pages? 10 pages are available. And in each specific page, we have for choose 12 machines. And these are just the easy one. There are medium, there are difficult, there are insane as well. There are multiple difficulties that are available. Thanks. This is a fun resource. Of course, Anna. So you can pick any of these. So let's try the simple CTF. So what you need to do is you need to read it side by side, understand it, and then you can actually solve it. It is much more easier on the side of actual penetration testing. So this will give you an idea. What we are going to do, we are going to press on the join room icon. The room has been joined and the option is to start the machine. Let's give it a moment here. It says the target IP. The IP address that we'll be targeting upon will be shown in 51 seconds, 50 seconds, and so on. So let's give it 1 minute more. In the meantime, I can answer some of the questions. As I was saying, it's very useful. Okay. And what about the West? Are you facing any difficulties, any challenges accessing this website? TryHackMe. Some of you have already started solving the rooms. That is really great. What about the West? Yes, no, something. Everything going smoothly, sir. Okay. What about the West? Yes, she's saying sorted. Okay. So see, here is the target IP. I can just copy it and let us use a nmap command here. So in the terminal, let me open another terminal here. Let it run in the backend. Don't close this terminal. You can just minimize it. Open a new terminal for yourself. So here it is. Zoom it a bit. So this was the IP address that we need to target. So the basic command of nmap, that is a network scanner, is nmap-a space and press enter. Okay, hyphen is in the wrong place. So it says hyphen should be here. Now there could be an issue that the attacks gets blocked. Let's see if the machine is smart enough that we need to use the PN scan. So it takes a couple of moments. In the meantime, let me check the chat box as well. Sheikh is saying all started okay. And what about the West? Any difficulties or all good to go? Just let me know. As I was saying, amazing. Okay, that is really great. So in the meantime, this is being loaded. Let's go back to our TryHackMe and see and check exactly what we are trying to do. It is asking how many services are running under the port 1000. So let's see our attack. Was it able to go through? Okay, see, it shows us multiple things. It shows us host is up. So that means we are successfully connected with it. It says port number 21 TCP is open. Then 80 is open. And then 2222 is also open. So what was the question that was asked here? How many services are running under port 1000? So I believe under means below 1000. So the answer should be 21 and 80. Do you think is it correct? Sheikh is saying 4. Okay. Let's try 4 and 2 both. So 4. Check. 4 is incorrect. Sheikh. No, who was the person? I forgot the name. My bad. But if I write 2 and check it out, so it is saying correct answer. Okay. Shivam is saying 2. Great. So how many services are running under port 1000? We were able to just scan it in front of us and were able to tell that port number 21 TCP and port number 80 were running under it. So app is clear? Got the wrong answer. No worries, Sheikh. So what is running on the higher port? Okay, what is running on the higher port means above 1000. 222 is running on the port number. 222 2222 actually is running. That is TCP. Let's press on check. And it says, oh, that's the wrong answer. Why it said that it is the wrong answer? Any idea? How many of you are also solving the room side by side? Ubuntu, no, this is Kali Linux. Okay, Priyanka is saying SSH. Let's try it out. SSH is, of course, the correct answer. The question is how? Were we able to tell? Because W2W TCP open upon SSH. Open SSH is the correct answer. Coming back, what's the CVE you are using against this application? So any idea what CVE is? For those who are intelligent, what they will do is, sir, definitely, we'll just click on Google and write CVE and write cyber security and press enter. Why I'm telling you this is because after the session, you still have to solve the labs. So common vulnerability and exposure. So you can read about things, you can learn. So this is one of the best platform that you can use to learn regarding pen testing, cyber security, and get the hands on. I hope now we are clear how to use TryHackMe platform, how to access the multiple rooms, how to create, how to connect OpenVPN, and all those things. I hope they are clear. Just give me a quick yes or a no. Okay, Priyanka has given a big yes. What about the West? Azra is saying yes. And Shubham is saying clear, sir. So as I mentioned, last 4 to 5 minutes will be for your doubts. So please ask me if there are any questions, any queries, any difficulties that you face, or anything related to your career, cybersecurity, or any questions that you might have. So please feel free. We'll take as many questions as possible in the given time. Sir, I have a problem how to open Metasploitable to in Kali Linux. Shubham, have you already downloaded it? Just like you do with the Kali Linux, it's the same procedure. You download it and run it in the virtual box. Oh, sir, QR. Oh, definitely. We are not at the ending slide yet. Coming back to the PPT. There's a quest time, and here is the QR code. So finally, I was just waiting for someone saying that, yes, sir, QR code is missing. At least you guys are all awake and aware, huh? So proud of you. So how can we trace someone through the VPN? Not by using the free apps. That's why it said VPN is one of the best way to secure yourself. If you actually want to learn how to trace someone, how to track someone, how to hack a system, then we have to start with the step zero. We have to begin with the very basics and the fundamentals. As of now, it would be very difficult for me to explain in simple words and for you to understand as well. Shubham is saying Jan, Sheikh is saying Jan. Okay, let's wait for others as well. Just let me know once we are done, once we are good to go. I'm just saying Jan, sir. Priyanka is saying Jan. Okay. Yes, she's saying Jan as well. Azwa is saying Jan. And is saying Jan. And Arushi. Okay. Okay, everybody is good to go then, I believe. We can go ahead. What were the topics that we covered today? So what if I have a VPN already? Then you can use it. It's absolutely fine. No need to install another VPN if you already have one. So what were the topics that we covered today? Let's see who is going to tell us. In the last session, there was a single person who mentioned all of the topics all together. Okay, here it is. Sheikh once again have mentioned everything. So it's in the chat box. Sheikh makes all the works very easy for us. So proud of you, Sheikh. Yes, Aju, yes, Hannah. Absolutely right, Pooja. Rishabh, correct. Yes. Thank you so much, Sheikh. So all the recap is already done in the chat box itself. And that's everything from my end. Please let me know if there are any questions, any queries, any doubts that you guys might have. If not right now, then definitely you can just ping me and ask me as many questions as you want. So all good to go? Just give a big yes in the chat box. And yes, sir. Okay then. So may God bless you all. Have a wonderful day ahead. And thanks a lot for attending this session. It was a really fun one. And we'll meet you guys very soon. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye. Take care.